also has a timer. If I can figure out how I found that last time. Alright, we got our screen record going on. And then we got a timer so we don't go over our 30 minutes. Alright, so I have a bunch of notes and I think that I can share it with you.
Okay.
Can you see that?
No.
No.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I can.
You can? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Let me get my screen so I can do both.
Yeah, let me just grab my tablet as well.
Alright. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so in that data packet, our first objective, well, crap, now I can't see it. Is for this, hang on, here goes. Oh yeah, all right, the data analysis summary. So we gotta have 3 strengths, 3 areas for growth, and then significant trends and patterns, and then basically the evidence to support all that. So, I mean, the major thing that I noticed in the packet was that overall student growth across the period. Even though not everybody met that 80% proficiency goal, most students showed steady growth. Was there anything that you noticed?
Which one we on? Where we at? The PLC. Which one we on?
So this is for the first one, the data analysis summary.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Go down. Like I said, it was a lot of information. Like, there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, if you're cool with how we've got it, then I just say that we move forward. Let's see. So that was the first thing that I noticed. And then I gave some evidence. So, like, for example, the student A improved from 52 to 81. Another strength that I noticed was that intervention support had a really positive impact overall, especially those Tier 2 students. So, there's our strengths. And then in our summary, we have to have areas of growth. And I think it wants 3. Yeah. So one area for growth was that not all the students reached that 80% proficiency goal. With students B, C, F, and J, they were still well below. Another concern is that the Tier 3 students are significantly below proficiency, indicating that their current interventions are not working and may need to be looked at.
Mm-hmm.
And then a third area for growth was the inconsistent student ownership of the learning. Not all the students were regularly tracking progress of setting goals, which could be why they're not meeting their goals.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to add to that, or you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I do.
And then the significant trends and patterns. So a clear trend is that the students in the classroom using more small group instructions and conferencing, so those were the teachers A and C, those students showed stronger performance and growth compared to the students in primarily whole group instruction, which was teacher B. Another pattern was that the higher attendance correlated with the higher achievement. So like student I was 100% attendance, had a 90% score. Student D had 99% attendance and an 87. So they were performing at the highest levels. And then the students that had the lowest attendance, student C, they showed much slower progress. Which obviously if you're not there, you're probably not going to learn it.
You're right.
So yeah, that's what I got for the trends and patterns. And then here's the evidence to support all that. I just basically copy and pasted what was in the documents of that packet.
Okay.
So if we like all that information and there's nothing that you really want to add to it, after we meet and stuff, I'll put it all into a document to where we can submit it, if that works.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the root cause analysis. So, like we just said, the main thing that I noticed was their attendance. You know, if you're not there, you're not getting the support and the information that you need. Therefore, you're not going to reach your goal.
Yeah.
And then those teachers used different instructional practices. So, you know, the students that were in the small group, the A and C teachers, they showed stronger growth compared to the students who were just in the classroom all day with teacher B.
Yeah.
Then I gave an example of that. And then that ownership of learning. The data showed that students weren't consistently involved in tracking their own progress or setting goals, which may have limited their motivation or their actual awareness of where they were at in class. Yeah. Did you have any notes or anything that you wanted to add to the root cause analysis, or?
Just to be honest with you, I'm just finding that little.
No,
little
you're
package.
good. You're good. You're good. Like I said, it was a lot, so I was like, I felt really overwhelmed by looking at all of it. So that's why I went ahead and just wrote down notes and then kind of put it all together.
Yes, man.
All right, cool.
I like it though. I mean, if you
Okay.
go with it, I like it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so then that would be the second assignment. And then our third one was this PLC recommendations for the next instructional cycle. Let me look at that real quick.
Have y'all heard anything from the other person that's in the group?
She hasn't.
Okay.
She hasn't responded
Okay.
to anything. The girl that hasn't been in anything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't responded to anything, and I don't know. I don't know if she dropped the class or what.
Oh.
But I mean, we're in week 3 now, so I figured if you were gonna show up,
Yeah.
probably would have by now. Okay.
Instruction cycle.
My computer's moving pretty slow. I don't know what's going. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so for this one, we needed 3 to 5 actionable recommendations for our next instructional cycle. They have to be specific, realistic, and supported by the evidence. Again, This one was, that's a lot. So I said to implement consistent student goal setting and progress monitoring across all the classrooms instead of just a couple doing it. See if everybody does it and then see what that does. And then increase the use of small group instruction and the student conferencing in all classrooms. Again, the data suggested that students in classrooms with more individualized support showed stronger gains. So I put that in there.
And that,
yeah.
And I'm with you on that because of, like you said, just coming from where I worked, was a mentor at Magnolia, and so it was about 30. It was a lot of kids, and so they couldn't just the teachers didn't have time to one-on-one and different things. A lot of kids would get left behind. So
yeah, for sure.
I'm with you. Yeah.
And then kind of like what we had talked about earlier, reviewing and adjusting those tier 3 interventions. Obviously, it looked like there wasn't a lot of growth there, so maybe those interventions need to be changed or adjusted for those students. And then address the attendance concerns for sure. Obviously, again, if you're not there, maybe something else is going on at home, hindering while you're not at school, things like that, which could really play into effect of your academics at school.
Yeah.
And then increase the student ownership of learning through regular feedback and data sharing. Since a lot of the students weren't consistently aware of their progress, teachers should regularly share that assessment data with them and involve them in reflecting on their own growth.
Yeah.
So I think those are pretty good recommendations for the teacher's next instructional cycle. All right, our next one is we have to create a SMART goal. And the progress monitoring plan. I was going back to make sure that it met what we're supposed to do, actually. Yeah, all right. So create one SMART goal that addresses the need identified through your data analysis. And then we have to do a progress monitoring plan. Describe how the PLC will monitor the student growth, share progress data with students, and then determine whether interventions are effective, and then measure that progress towards the SMART goal. Okay. So I think I understood what she's asking. I said by the end of the next 8-week instructional cycle, all students will have increased their reading comprehension scores to at least 80 proficiency or higher, as measured by weekly common formative assessments, by participating in consistent goal setting, progress monitoring, and targeted small group instruction implemented at least 3 times a week. So I think that meets all of the, the measurable, the attainable, all the things for that. And then how the progress monitoring plan would look like. The PLC will continue to monitor student growth by using the weekly common formative assessments and bi-weekly progress monitoring checks to track individual student performance. Teachers will bring this data to the PLC meetings to analyze trends, identify student needs, additional support. Student growth will be tracked consistently using a shared data system so all team members can view progress across classrooms and intervention tiers. Let me see. Did it say how long it... No, it doesn't say. Okay. And then it goes into, how we're going to increase the student ownership. Teachers will share progress data with students on a weekly basis. Students will reflect on their scores, set short-term goals, and track their improvement over time. Then the PLC will determine whether interventions are effective by comparing progress data across these Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 groups. If students are not showing expected growth towards proficiency, then the team will adjust to intensity, frequency, or focus of interventions. And then progress towards the SMART goal will be measured by reviewing weekly assessment trends and comparing them to the 80% proficiency targets at those key checkpoints. And then I think that is it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, cool. Let me make sure. Yeah, that was the last one.
All right, I'll be a little better prepared next time.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, if you like it, then I can put these in documents and put them into our group chat. That way we can get them turned in. Like I said, I feel bad for meeting without our other members, but in the same breath, we gotta get it going. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you have any questions or anything, just shoot me a message in our chat, and maybe we'll hear back from Lainey. And if we need to meet again,
that'd be cool.
I'll do what I can.
That'd be cool. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
All right. So, you gonna turn it in?
I'm gonna put it in our chat because Lainey is our reporter or whatever.
Oh.
But if I don't hear back or anything, then I'll turn it in before Sunday night.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. I would say let's plan another meeting, but we may just send out a message in our chat so everybody can see it and be a part of it for the next time.
Okay. So, thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
All right.